Elaina, I got a joke.
Yes.
And tell me if this makes sense, because Wendy thought it was funny. So do you know that Joseph Maloney, DUI lawyer,
Yeah.
he got arrested for a DUI?
Yeah.
Years ago. Well, Wendy said after he got arrested for the DUI, he came into Jimmy John's and ordered a sandwich. And then Wendy said, would you like to add a pickle with your order? And he said, no thanks, I'm driving. And she died laughing. And she was telling me that story over the phone. And I said, I wasn't laughing. I was like, I don't get it. She's like, oh, because he was driving. I was like, it's a pickle. And she's like, yeah. And I went, what the I said, if you would have said, do you want to add a drink with your order? And then he said, no thanks, I'm driving. Funny.
Yeah, the pickle's not funny.
The pickle's not funny. So can you explain why the pickle would possibly be funny?
I have no clue.
Because he's rich.
It's fermented.
No, see, I said,
Vinegar.
I said, you laughed just because of the pickle. Yeah, because she was like, it was just funny because like he's driving. And I thought of this. If he would have said, no thanks, I'm driving, I don't want to get caught in another pickle. See, that would have been funny. But just, no, would you do want a pickle? No, I'm driving. That doesn't make any f***ing sense. And then Poobie said that he thinks maybe.
Yeah, I think, isn't getting pickled like a thing that they used to say like a long time ago for being drunk? I did not look this up, so I can't confirm.
So, I don't know.
It's a thing I feel like I've heard.
I said, Wendy, it's not funny. And she's like, no, it was like really funny. I said,
Did he do like a confirmation like, I said a funny joke?
Yeah, like she said it was a joke. He said, no thanks, I'm driving. And she said, everyone laughed. But that doesn't make, it's not, I would have said no.
Did you ask her to explain why it was funny?
She said, because like he got arrested for a DUI. I said, but that doesn't have anything to do with pickles.
He could just say, no thanks, I'm driving, to literally any question she asked.
Would you like a napkin with that? No thanks, I'm driving.
Oh, because he got caught drinking and
I feel
driving.
like he says that every time. Everywhere
See,
he
but
goes.
my thing, but when he was like, I took it like he doesn't want to risk doing anything while driving. I said, that's
But
dumb.
he still ordered food.
Yes. And so I said,
And probably got a drink.
if he would have said, would you like to add a drink with your order? No, thanks, I'm driving. Funny. Because drink, drive, pickle.
I drink drunk pickle.
Unless you say, I don't want to get caught in another pickle because you got caught drunk. Ha! Joke. I didn't think it was funny, and I told Wendy. So y'all all agree it wasn't funny.
No,
No.
I don't
Yeah.
see why it's funny. Call her and tell her.
And
Wendy,
I
that
am.
wasn't funny.
I'm saying I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, including myself.
Why is your thing sound like that? Oh, water.
Water.
Hey, I told everyone your f***ing DUI pickle joke, and everyone thinks it's not funny.
It's pretty weak.
Wait, oh, hold on. I have known he was on TV, and I think it's a funny joke.
It just doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make it. Would you like to add a pickle with your order? No, thanks. I'm driving.
Unless he was going to put in his ass.
We cannot figure out the correlation between pickles and alcohol.
Or driving.
That's just how he
He
says
knows
it.
I was his age, and he's like, she's gonna know what's going on with me. Let me see.
Well, no, everyone knew what was going on.
Yeah, no, I mean, I get why he made the joke. It's
Yes.
just, it doesn't make sense in the way he said it. It was a good setup for a good joke.
He
but
could have-
he blew it.
You want to add a drink with your order? No, thanks. I'm driving. Hilarious. Drink and driving. Would you like to add a pickle with your order? Would you like to add a pickle with your order? No, thanks. I don't want to get caught in a pickle. Hilarious. No, thanks. I'm driving. And then he ordered a meal. Why didn't he say that to the meal? Why is he even ordering anything?
Yeah, with the drink, I would have totally.
Yeah, the drink would have been funny.
Yeah.
So but what is he doing to drive with the video? His license suspended.
I think you guys are too complex. And
No.
No, I think his joke was just too low effort.
If he said that on a stage in the crowd, no one would laugh.
I would say stick to law because you're obviously not a comedian.
But when he was telling the story, dying laughing, and I just paused for a long time because I was sitting there going, hold on, maybe I'm just not, maybe I don't know. Maybe he got caught with a pickle in his hand.
Or his in his
Last time
hand.
he was drunk, he had a pickle.
Yeah, and I was like, that would have been funny as f***. Like, oh yeah, you.
He was like, "What? This is pickle juice."
Yeah, on his dash cam, he said, oh, it's pickle juice. Then, oh my God.
Yeah, that don't work.
So you can prove to us that there was a pickle jar. And,
Funny thing, there actually is a pickle shot, and it's not that great.
Yeah.
unless he got drunk off a pickle shot or some shit.
Maybe he did. We don't know.
But did you know
The fact that I don't know is the problem.
Yeah, it should be well known.
I still thought it was hilarious, and I stick by it.
Okay, if it would have been a normal citizen who had drank and drive and was arrested, you had saw it on the news, would it have been funny? So it was because of who it was.
Let me think. Okay, yes, I still think it would have been funny. If he was on the
It doesn't make any sense. Unless you're laughing at how bad the joke was.
Well, I'm laughing at the fact that he's laughing at himself.
But he must still be drunk if that joke doesn't make any sense. Wait,
I feel like he makes that joke a lot. Because, like, his whole thing is, like, if you've been in an accident, then he, like, represents you. So it's like, he has to make fun of that. Or else
Yeah.
he just looks like an asshole.
Listen, I agree.
It's so out of there. It doesn't make any sense. His joke's not funny. That's what we're trying to say. So I want you to go back and the next time you see him, if you ever see him, say, I accidentally laughed at something you said.
I want to take that laugh back.
Hang on, I need to call my friend.
I want you to ask him to tell, I want you to retell the joke to him. And he's like, oh yeah, I did say that. And he's like, well, can you explain it to me?
Explain yourself, David. Why is it funny?
If he would have said, oh, it's because I got caught drinking and driving, then say, okay, well, what does that have to do with pickles?
I had the best idea. You and Wendy should make an appointment for him.
Yes.
And pay the retainer, even if it's like $1,000, because it'd be funny as and say, do you remember her?
Okay. You said, he's like, did you get arrested for DUI? No. I just have a question to ask you. You said,
You said it.
you said, I'd like to have a sandwich. And she said, would you like to add a pickle with that? You said, no thanks, I'm driving. Can you explain that? She thinks it's because you got arrested for drinking and driving, which would be funny if she said, would you have a drink with your order, which they do at Subway, but this is they asked for a pickle. Wait, so did he already order a drink with it?
Yeah.
Oh, then that's not funny.
See, I feel like he's used to them asking if he wants a drink, and then he makes that joke, but they said pickle, and he's like, I'll say it anyway.
Poopy now figured it out. He probably loved that joke. Like for example, when you go to McGuire's and what to drink, he'd be like, God, I'm gonna have a lot of meals without some drinks. He's like an apple
joke has ruined my life more than the DUI.
At Applebee's, would you like to have a drink of that? Fuck, I ordered a bunch of bread and I'd like to wash this down with something. So Pooey figured it out. He just went around ordering sandwiches to make that joke. And when you offered a pickle, he said, ooh. I bet he never came back on that because he's like, they don't ask me for drinks.
I don't remember him coming back ever after that, honestly.
He went to the other one because they actually laughed at his jokes.
He was probably shocked that y'all laughed at that joke.
Yeah, he was like, he went to his assistant and went, you know the joke I do with the drinks? Yes, David. Well, this time he asked for a pickle and I still said it and she still laughed. What an idiot. I'm not going back again.
He has made commercials making fun of that.
Did he have a pickle in his hand?
No, they didn't involve a pickle, but he has made commercials about him getting a DUI.
But here's the thing, the pickle still could have worked if he would have said, I don't want to get caught in another pickle. That would have made sense. Not as good as the drink one, but it still would have worked, and you would have went, oh, ha, because you were drunk. Yeah. But instead...
Because you were drunk. Because you were driving under the influence.
Because you got a DUI, and he refused the breathalyzer, which means he would not have a license. So how are you driving, David?
That was a while ago.
No, it happened during that time. It had happened right after. So your license immediately suspended for a year. So how are you driving, David? That's another part of the joke. It's not as funny either.
He is a good lawyer. Got his own license though.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna go get a DUI just to meet him and say,
You don't even need to do that. Lie and say that you got one.
I know, just so I can go around and when someone offers me a pickle, I'll say, no thanks, I'm driving, and they better die.
You get a DUI, and then you hit somebody, and they're suing you, and he's their lawyer, and you stop the court proceedings to ask him that question.
Hey, you're the guy. You're the pickle guy.
He's like, pickle guy? Yeah. You're like, remember Wendy at Jimmy John's offered you a pickle? You said, no thanks, I'm driving.
Do you have anything to say for yourself? And you're going to be like, I got to ask David about the pickle joke. David, what were you thinking?
And then David goes, oh, well, usually they offer me drinks. She said pickle, I got scared. I went, oh, Pickle's right. And they take me to jail forever. And then while you're sitting there in the little place where people can sit, I'm going to point at you and go, see, it was not funny. I won't be able to point because I'll probably be shackled to my waist.
You have to point with your head.
I'll look at you like, mm-hmm. And every time you come to me on visitation, I'll be like, see, Wendy, is it funny now?
That's how far you're willing to take this.
It wasn't funny. When I asked Elaina first, she didn't think it was funny. No one in here thought it was funny. And they were like, what does she mean? I said, well, let me explain what she thinks.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I thought it was so funny, but I
Because he was him and you thought, when we go to dinner with Tom Brady, if Tom Brady goes, I put my shoe on and touch the pickle.
What? I would laugh at that because I would think he was having a stroke or something.
What was your favorite play during the Super Bowl? Well, when I hiked the ball instead of a ball, it was a pickle in my hand.
That's funnier than that.
And then you'd be like, what are you talking about, Tom?
Tom Brady just did nothing but make unwarranted pickle jokes for no reason. That would be hilarious.
Anyway, Wendy,
no, it's crazy.
I can't wait for the next joke you laugh at so I can pick it apart.
Thanks a lot.
Was it?
One of pickles for years and years and years, 8 years. Funny.
Was it potentially because he's a rich lawyer guy who drives a Bentley and a Lamborghini?
Did you just Google what cars he drove?
No, I know he got pulled over in a Lambo, and I helped him back out his Bentley one day.
Where?
Downtown.
Ask him for the pickles.
He didn't call me up and say, "Hey, come help me
If his
back out."
license plate says pickle, I'm gonna die.
I'm not a pickle, I got a pickle. I think it was just because he was in the news for being so, obviously drunk on his driving whatever ticket that he got, and then he made fun of it. I think if you can make fun of your mistakes,
But it doesn't make sense, so it's not funny. If he went, no thanks, I got a DUI and got pulled over for drinking and driving, it has nothing to do with pickles.
in the delivery.
But still, I don't care how he delivers it. It doesn't work.
If it happened immediately after, I mean, I understand the shock factor of, oh, I can't believe he did that.
I would be like, one, you failed the breathalyzer, so you can't be driving. But let's just say you're driving illegally, so you still don't want to get pulled over, but a pickle would not get you drunk, unless you're saying, I've never drawn pickle juice, but that's weird. I don't care how he delivered it.
How about at Whataburger, when they say, would you like to add a cinnamon roll or apple pie or whatever?
No thanks, I'm driving.
Okay, yeah.
Saying that with everything.
If Whataburger, yes, if he would have went to the Whataburger drive-thru and said, can I add a cinnamon roll? No, if they would have said, would you like to add a cinnamon roll? And he said, no thanks, I'm driving. They would have said, what?
It would have been so confused.
It's the same thing. It's literally the exact
It's the same thing. It doesn't make any sense. But it has no alcohol in it at all.
If it had been any kind of beverage, it would have worked.
Even a milkshake, I'll give you milkshake.
Milkshake would have been fine.
Like, even if you said you want a jar of pickle juice to drink.
It's a weird offer.
I have.
I think Louis won this one by saying he was expecting you to say, would you like to add a drink?
He practiced that joke a lot.
Yeah, but here's the only thing that ruins Poopy's theory is that he already ordered a drink. So he was just hoping that you were going to add on another type of drink.
Say it, please.
Or a large, would you like taking a large drink?
And no thing I'm driving, a small would be fine, because I think a small amount of alcohol is fine too.
Right?
Anyway, that's it for pick your apart your joke stuff. Well, it's actually his joke, so don't get upset. But
No, I'm upset, but I'll...
if I would have been there, I wouldn't have laughed. I would have paused and said, I don't get it. And then he would have thought, oh, he must not see that I got pulled over drinking and driving. I would have said, no, I saw that.
I saw that, but your joke's not funny.
I don't care.
I'm going to use it in a video one day. I'm going to
Use
it
it at Jimmy John's.
No, today I'm going to do Truth or Dare. And just that I dare Joseph to drink and drive. And then Joseph's going to get drunk. And then you want a pickle? And no thanks, I'm driving. Ah! If people don't timestamp it,
Funny. No, that's not funny. Make it funny.
I'm going to timestamp it. And if no one says funniest joke ever in a video,
Oh my God.
he doesn't want a pickle because he was drunk. Okay, last thing. We're going to go to an AA meeting. Tell the joke in front of everyone. And if they don't laugh, that is professional.
I had to go to AA meetings for college, and they would always have like little juice things and cookies and stuff. No thanks, I'm driving.
Everyone says that when they walk in. Yeah. It's a repetitive joke. No, it's like an auditorium full of AA. And they're like, oh, would you guys like a drink? It's like, no, thanks. Echoes.
That's how they say hello.
They teach that in AA class. If anyone offers you anything, no thanks, I'm driving. It's the funniest joke ever.
I think it's funny.
It's only now it's funny because we're making it this big.
We're making it fun. We're fixing it.
I feel if I sat down, he'd laugh at some point of us making fun of it.
Oh, I think he would. He seems like he has a good sense of humor, except for that one time.
So if anyone's wondering why I said that I went to AA meetings for college, there was a class that I had, and I had to write a report, and I had to go to AA meetings.
I had to do that too, but me and Katie were partners, and instead we just signed off on each other's paperwork and went home.
Where were you? I needed you to help me with that, because I did not want to go. I actually went, and I actually wrote reports and everything.
Yeah, you were doing it wrong. Because they didn't double check that shit.
I was a college student, like 21, freshly 21, freshly able to partake in libations responsibly. And I was in that, and everyone was looking at me like I had a problem. Like, what's that guy here? Like, I don't want to be here. But anyway, moving on.